He was a risk taker, dramatically so. In terms of leaving India with no money, coming here without any contacts or influence. There were times when the circumstances around his life absolutely dictated that this should end here. Okay, you tried. I guess love conquers all, I guess.
I was once with Prabhupada's son, Vrindavan Chandra Day. He was one of the 5 people to see Prabhupada off when he boarded the cargo ship. I asked, what were you thinking when your father was going on the ship at such an elderly age? Tears swelled in his eyes, and he said, I was proud of my father.
People at the age of 70 are thinking of retiring and slowing down and becoming rooted in with their family. But Srila Prabhupada just left everything that was known to him.
And he was willing to go through all that with this one vision, this one calling. That is, my teacher has asked me to share this with the rest of the world. My life has been transformed in ways I hadn't imagined. Let me do something about it. And that's what he did.
Not a luxury ocean liner. It was the opposite.
And he wrote about it later that that ship was like a tiny matchbox just being tossed.
The pain was so severe. I was attacked by heart attack while on the sea twice. 2 nights. And I was very much afraid whether on the 3rd night, if this night also again some pain like that, then I die.
The captain of the ship was appreciating that if the Atlantic Ocean had shown its usual face, perhaps he would have died. And he had a dream that Krishna was rowing that boat. Perhaps in the most discouraging time, Krishna gave him a vision, some sign that perhaps there would be some success to his mission.
So when I was on the sea at Boston port, I was thinking that I have come here, I do not know what is the purpose. Because how the people will accept this moment. I was thinking that I will propose something which is impossible. Anyway, let me try.
che gucci bhe na chao Prabhu na chao se mate.
The Swami was a friend of my husband's father, Mr. Agarwal, in Agra, India. And he asked me to sponsor the Swami, and that's what I did.
We didn't really think anything would come of agreeing to this proposition. I called my husband at work and I said, Gopal, honey, sit down. We just got a letter, and the Swami is going to come to Boston in 4 days.
The Swami came with so few possessions. He came with the clothes he had on his back. He had a typewriter and he had his books. And he had a bag of cereal. Imagine coming to a country on the other side of the world with so little.
For his first night in America, he slept on the couch. Next morning, the children came downstairs and they were in shock, looking at this scary man with orange cloths on him. He loved the children. He played with them, and I could see it was a true love for them, not just fake stuff. Kamla, the older kid, she called him Swami Jesus because we call him Swamiji. We thought that was so funny. He was a lot of fun, too. He would go shopping with me at the supermarket. He loved walking through the aisles. And of course, the people stared at him. Every day at 9 o'clock, he would begin to prepare his lunch. It only took me one time to realize that we would like that lunch too. So the kind man he prepared our lunch every single day.
Although it was a small county, I was very much in Gladden. There were so many churches, and I spoke in many of the churches there.
Lord Jesus Christ, He is the best Son of God. We have all respect for Him. Yes. It does not matter in which country and which atmosphere He was preaching.
Jesus Christ is a devotee, so one has to associate with the devotee before realizing his member. But it is not that God has got only one devotee. If God is unlimited, He has unlimited devotee love.
He stayed with us for a month in Butler, and I learned, over the time, I learned to love him as I would a father-in-law. I enjoyed my association for that 1 month with him about as much as I've enjoyed anything in my life.
I was just so sad to see him go. See, his Swami, he gave him the job, he told me, of taking the holy book, the Bhagavad Gita, something, I can't pronounce it, translate it into English for the English-speaking world. He was going to New York. It was going to be winter. It was going to, cold weather was blowing already. And I thought, oh, that man, he doesn't have a coat. Nothing to protect him from the weather. He was going on an overnight bus. I'd be scared to go to New York myself. I remember I just could hardly say goodbye to the man. I felt so bad, I cried.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare